Hello, good day, everybody. I'm your host, Club, the host of Club Sports Board, coming to you live right here, at least Virginia, Loudoun County area. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll take us about the breaking news that Jon Gruden has been released. By the way, after he was accused of making derogative emails. This all comes after he made some derogative emails that were on the New York Times, by the way, and they're misogynistic. He used anti-gay slurs in there. He called Roger Goodell the F word, the other F word, if you will. And I'll get you guys to that. I have a message for Jon Gruden as well, because he's a piece of trash, which he is, by the way. I'll get you guys to the fact that the Kraken are going to be debuting tonight against the Golden Knights, by the way. Get you guys to the fact that let's see, Liddell was a victim claiming that his wife assaulted him. But we'll get you guys to that for sure. Get you guys to the fact that on the tournaments of the King of the Ring, the Raw side, the King of the Ring, and the Queen's Crown tournaments, by the way, I can tell you who was in. Get you guys to the fact that Kyrie, and also some other breaking news here, that Kyrie Irving won't be playing or practicing with the Nets until he's eligible to get the COVID shot, by the way. This is all with regards to local COVID shot mandate requirements in NYC, by the way. And also, PUMA unveiled their Lamelo Ball's first shoe. I'll tell you what that shoe is, by the way. So that is all there is I'm going to say on that, everybody. All right, so first things first, I'm going to start things off with the big news for today, that Jon Gruden got released yesterday on Monday Night Football prior to those numerous emails that were sent from 2011 to 2018, by the way. These emails were sent during Washington football being investigated for sexual harassment and misconduct, by the way. And some of these emails that Jon Gruden sent were misogynistic. They used anti-gay slurs. He also called Roger Goodell the F word. He also, however, called he berated women in their roles as female refs. He also criticized the officials he also criticized Roger Goodell of his role. I mean, and he also said that he also berated the LGBTQ community, berated women as well in their roles as female refs, and also said that that the NFL shouldn't be drafting queers, by the way. This is regards to Michael Sam being drafted into the 2014 NFL draft, by the way, and how they didn't want him in there. He also sort of said that players should be released, by the way, for kneeling during the anthem or kneeling during the anthem, by the way, and all of those. The Eric Reed should be fired as well for his role. And he also said that he also said, I saw this yesterday, I saw this past week, that he said that DeMaurice Smith had lips the size of Michelin tires, by the way. He called, I think, Roger Goodell rubber lips, by the way. And honestly, in their racist responses, he apologized last week as well, and due to that, he did get released, by the way, as well. So because everyone knew this was going to ensue. We all knew this was going to ensue. We all did. So, Jon Gruden, since you got what you had coming, because you knew this was coming to you, Jon Gruden. You did. Jon Gruden, you brought this upon yourself. Jon Gruden, you are nothing but a rotten piece of trash. That's what you always are. And sure, you may have been befriended. I think Bruce Allen, who's a former president of the Washington football, even though they were trash, by the way, on that time. But Jon Gruden, you're trash. And they were like, I think there were like 600K emails, I guess. And I think the NFL sent more emails to Mark Davis. And there's some disparaging emails, and there's some foul language that was in there, and racist remarks that he made. This is in regards to Jon Gruden, by the way. Don't get me wrong on that. So yes, so Mark Davis came to the conclusion to release. The Raiders came to the conclusion to release Jon Gruden, by the way. Now, sure, Jon Gruden may have been good and all that stuff. He was a lead analyst, by the way. He criticized, the owners, by the way, during the 2011 lockout, by the way, labor development. He also did some of that, but I think that needs to be said here because Jon Gruden's NFL career is over. I'll tell you about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Jon Gruden's NFL career is over. And folks, sorry about this, guys, yet again. So folks, you can say what you want, but Jon Gruden had this coming. We all knew this is going to ensue. We all knew there was repercussions. But I'm telling you this right now in front of the whole camera, that Jon Gruden is going to get banned from the NFL for life, and he's never coaching again. He's not, and he's not getting any second chances whatsoever. I'll tell you about that, guys. Jon Gruden is one of the biggest pieces of trash in NFL history. Now, he was the former lead analyst, by the way, from Monday Night Football, which he was. But I think it's to say that there's a lesson in all this, and Jon Gruden's not going to be able to come back from this at all. So, Jon Gruden, those remarks that you made, that makes you look like a piece of trash, and you had to come into yesterday when you got released. So, Jon Gruden, guess what? You're banned from the NFL for life. You're not going to any games ever again. You may have signed a 10-year, $100 million offer since back in 2018, but Jon Gruden, your season's over. Your coaching career is over. You're not coaching the NFL ever again. And you better be sure there's going to be repercussions for that. Because all the remarks that you made, you're nothing but a coward. You are just garbage. You are trash. You always have been. You always will be. And doing so, you know some Jon Gruden? You may never call it though, but now that's come to light, you know you have to face the music for everybody. You explain this to the whole world. The whole world knows now that you're nothing but a filth. The whole world knows now that you berated everybody. Everyone. But you are nothing but a lying piece of garbage. That's what you are. Lying piece of trash. So Jon Gruden, get this. You're not coaching the NFL ever again. You're not getting any second chances whatsoever, because those remarks that you made, those numerous emails that were sent from 2011 to 2018, you're garbage. They were plain disrespectful. They were so uncalled for. They honestly didn't sit well with anybody, because Jon Gruden, you are the most disrespectful. Sure, you may be a kind individual, but you're nothing but a disrespectful individual that you've always been your entire life. And sure, you may have helped the Raiders, win games and all that stuff. But Jon Gruden, you're trash. And even though Jon Gruden did say that he doesn't want to be a distraction for anybody. So guess what, Jon Gruden? You're gonna be banned from the NFL for life. No second chance for you. Nope. You're trash. And those remarks that you made, you see, the thing is, Jon Gruden, you're a nobody. You're a nobody now. I mean, sure, you've had a lot of success in your days as a former Raiders coach and former Bucs coach, and also the Bucs coach for sure. Now as a former Bucs coach, but you're trash. Your whole team is trash. Your Raiders are trash. Even though you guys lost to the Bears 20-9 this past Sunday, tells you right there, you, Jon Gruden, you're done. You're not Hall of Fame material no more. You're trash. And sure, you may make jokes and all, but you're just trash. But have to write all this in writing, Jon Gruden, you're pathetic. You are nothing but a waste of talent. That's all you are, Jon Gruden. That's all you are. That's on you. It's not on the team. That's clearly on you. You know the damage that you've done. You know exactly you got to explain to everybody else that you did this. And are you gonna learn from this? Better be sure you do, because what you need counseling. You need help. You know all those things. But everyone knew what's on those emails, and you got exposed on live television, which is what happened here. So Jon Gruden got exposed, and I knew this was coming. So they didn't wait. Honestly, you, Jon Gruden, you're trash. So there are some very derogative emails that Jon Gruden was sending, by the way, that Jon Gruden sent from 2011 to 2018. And I'll show you this, that Jon Gruden is going to be canceled forever. I'm sure there's a valuable lesson in all this. I'm sure that Jon Gruden won't come back from this ever again, which he will not. So Jon Gruden, he's a piece of trash. He always has been, and he always will be. Stem from those emails that he sent, from like numerous emails that were in the New York Times, by the way, from I think it was like 600K plus emails, by the way. And I think that he's not nothing but a piece of trash, which is what he is, by the way, relations. That's all I can say on that, everybody. All right, so also moving some other news I want to get into, by the way. That other breaking news here I want to get into. Kyrie Irving won't be practicing or playing, by the way, for the Nets, but he is until he's eligible to get the COVID shot, by the way, under local COVID shot mandate requirements, by the way. Now New York, they do have a mandate, by the way. In all the other states, they have mandates for sure on that to get the COVID shots, by the way. If Kyrie Irving gets the COVID shot, then they'll be able to play yet again. If he's vaxxed, he'll play. He'll practice and play yet again. But Kyrie Irving won't be getting the COVID shot for personal reasons, by the way, on that note. Let me tell you this, Kyrie Irving. You are throwing yourself under the bus. You're throwing your team under the bus. Durantula, KD, Harden, the Bear Tear, James Harden. You're throwing everybody under the bus. You're throwing Nets fans under the bus. You're throwing yourself under the bus, too. You're throwing the fans, the viewers, everybody under the bus. That's what you're doing, Kyrie Irving. That's what you're doing. If you don't get the COVID shot, you may as well kiss your career goodbye. Matter of fact, you may as well be traded. Because they don't want you no more. And it's so sick that you, Kyrie Irving, you're in for an awakening. Kyrie Irving, if you don't get your COVID shot, your butt's going to be sent packing. That's it for you, Kyrie. That's it for you. And guess what? If you're not vaccinated, you're done. You're not playing and you're not practicing for the Nets ever again. Once you get the COVID shot, by the way, you'll be eligible to play and practice yet again, which you will. But as of right now, you're not. As of right now, you're not eligible to get it, though. As of right now, you're not eligible to play and practice in the Nets ever again. I can tell you that much. For the entire season, for the upcoming season. Really, Kyrie Irving? You're gonna throw away your career. You're gonna throw away your career over the fact that you can't get a COVID shot, that you haven't been vaccinated yet. Kyrie Irving, are you gonna come to your senses to get a COVID shot? Are you ever? Kyrie Irving, get the shot. Get the COVID shot. Don't be sitting like some round little prick. I apologize for saying that, ladies and gents. Don't be sitting like some chickenish. All right, don't do any of that, Kyrie Irving. Just don't. All right, Kyrie Irving. Be a man for once. Be man enough. Get the COVID shot. It's not that bad, all right? It's not that bad. Kyrie, get the COVID shot. Just get it. That's all you do. Schedule your appointment. Get your COVID shots, all right? And probably get a third shot if you want. Just save yourself from disaster. That's all you got to do. Kyrie Irving, just get the shot, all right? And he may have been fine for missing practice, by the way, but Kyrie Irving, your season's over. And you may as well be out for the rest of the season. I'll tell you that much, despite the fact that you don't want to get the COVID shot yet. Even though you're gonna make up your mind to get the shot, what you got to do, Kyrie. If you don't get it, it's over for you. Your career is a wash. You were nothing but a boy's son. You were a former NBA champ, but see, through your career, because of the fact that you don't want to get a COVID shot yet, under local COVID mandates, by the way. So Kyrie Irving, get it together, all right? Get it together. In other news I want to get into, by the way, the Seattle Kraken are going to be debuting tonight against the Golden Knights, by the way. That game is at 10:15 tonight, everybody. Don't miss out on that, guys. Opening season. In others I want to get into, by the way, that the piece of trash Astros, they laid the 2-1 series against the White Sox, by the way, and I hope the Astros lose. I hope the Astros, they get eliminated, because you remember, the sign-stealing piece of trash Astros. What else would happen back in 2016? The bang on the jumps, they cheated everybody. And they're the former World Series champs, but they're not. And I hope the Astros lose. I hope they lose. I hope they're eliminated, because they're another world by sign-stealing pieces of trash. I want to say about that. Other news, the Red Sox won the series against the Rays, by the way. Congrats to them on that. Also, some others I want to get to, by the way, that, let's see here. Let's see what we got. The Braves, they lead a 2-1 series against the Brewers, by the way, so that's big news there. Also, another news I want to get into, by the way, that Janisha Varnish, she is named the new ATL Dream Coach, by the way. It's a big congrats to her on that. That's all I can say on that. Yeah, Tanisha Varner, she's named the new ATL Dream Coach, but it's a big roster on that. Other thing I want to get into, by the way, that Ben Simmons surprised everybody by come back to the Sixers at Wells Fargo Center. Now he's been fined. He's lost $360K for 2 missed preseason games. He missed practices for $2,500K for the first, $5K for the second, $7,500K for the third, and every practice after that, the ability gets increased to $50K. So Ben Simmons, I'm not sure what your mind's at right now, but Ben Simmons, I think it's best for you to just get something else. Like clear Ben Simmons, why'd you come back? Why? Ben Simmons, you may be a piece of trash, Ben Simmons, but I think it's safe to say for you, Ben Simmons, you need to just get it together. I think that Ben Simmons, you may as well be traded or not, or maybe you just want to restructure something out. I think you, Ben Simmons, are going to get it together. I think that you, Ben Simmons, are going to figure out a way just to work something out because you are trash. Missing shots, missing the free throws, committing turnovers. That's all you did, Ben Simmons. That's all you did. So Ben Simmons, I hope for once that you at least get something figured out. That's all you gotta do. So that's all I can say on that, everybody. And I think that you, Ben Simmons, are just gonna have to get something figured out. And I think that you, Ben Simmons, are going to just try to at least get some result. That's all you gotta do, Ben Simmons. So if you're trying to work on a new contract, if you're gonna do that, just do it in a polite manner for once. That's all you gotta do. So for once, Ben Simmons, try to at least, get it together. All right, Ben Simmons. All right, that's all you gotta do, Ben Simmons. That's all you gotta do. So Ben Simmons, just get together, and that's all there is I gotta say on that. Ben Simmons, I don't know where your mind's. I don't know your head's not in the right place right now, but I think you, Ben Simmons, are going to just figure something out, Ben Simmons. Are you gonna stay with the Sixers or not? All right. The choice is yours, all right? Choice is yours, Ben Simmons. Other news I want to get to: the San Fran Giants lead a 2-1 against the defending World Series champs, the Dodgers, by the way, after they won Game 3 last night in the AL wildcard playoffs, by the way. So that's the big news there. And are the Dodgers going to come back? Let me know in the conversation about that. I think that's how they series. Let me know about that for sure, buddy. Also, some other news, by the way: PUMA unveiled Lamelo Ball's new his first shoe, by the way. The Lamelo Ball 1, by the way, or the MB1, by the way. That'll be coming out December, 2 months from now, by the way. And it costs $125, by the way. So, wow, that's big news there. Also, another thing I want to get into, by the way, that, sorry, guys. Other news: Liddell was a victim, claimed that his wife assaulted him with bruises and lacerations. Liddell didn't lose it with his wife, but Liddell's wife would be arrested, by the way. He did get arrested he did get arrested for his domestic abuse, by the way. And he's supposed to be heading to jail and he was heading to jail in her place. This affects his private life as well, reaching a breaking point, by the way, as well. So Liddell was arrested yesterday, by the way, on domestic abuse charge, and he was released from jail. By the way, he sent us bail bond at $20K. He was released from jail. Now he says that he was a victim of domestic abuse, by the way, by his wife that was assaulting him, by the way, bruises and lacerations. He didn't lose it with his wife. He was against me when he got out of jail, but I think his wife would be the one that would be arrested for sure, and that's all I can say there. So I think that they say that his wife should be the one that should be arrested instead of Liddell. So I don't understand why Liddell would do something like that. Like it's just not right for him. So this is not right. So let me know in the comments how you feel about that, everybody. Let me know about that. Others I'm gonna get into, by the way: Ravens are taking on the Colts 31-25, by the way. So that's the big news there. And I think the Ravens may probably win games there. That's all there's I can say on that, everybody. And yeah, they could probably get to the playoffs. I'll tell you about that. Also, some others I want to get to, by the way, that let's see here. I want to get to here, ladies and gentlemen, that let's see, what do we got? J.R. Smith, oh sorry guys. J.R. Smith needs medical attention at the NC A&T Golf Tourney after stepping on a Beehive. So he had itches on his ankle. By the way, he got edges on him. So I think he'll be in good hands. Hopefully he will. So that's all I can say to everybody. Also, another news I want to get into, by the way, that Tyson Fury in a resource video was singing "If you don't know, now you know, you know." This is my late Biggie Smalls. He used the N-word. Now, even though Tyson Fury he did destroy Deontay Wilder this past week, yet again in the 11th round by TKO, by the way. So I think that in a research video, Tyson Fury used the N-word. Like, really? You're pathetic. So that's all that's saying there, everybody. That's all that you need to know. Also, I want to shout brothers out to Hugh Jackman, Bode Miller, late Dusty Rhodes, Katie Pippen, Chad Thurman, Autumn Rose, Josh Hutcherson, Erica Dixon, Bode Miller, Zoe Dorlands, JD Beach, Justin Robinson, Rio Robbins, Whip of King of Fighters, Viola Volcano Russo, Finance Slayer, and that's all there's to say in there, everybody. So that's all you need to know. So that's all I can say in that. Let's just gonna do it there for the Club Sports. But let's go to the Club Sports YouTube channel, Facebook, anything necessary. Also, guys, Xavier Woods gonna take on Jinder Mahal next Monday night on Raw, and also the fact that Shayna Baszler will take on Doudrop next Monday night on Raw. That's all I'm saying there, everybody. That's all you need to know on that, and then that's all you need to know, everybody. Ladies and gents, that's in the King of the Ring and Queen's Crown tournaments, by the way. That's all I'm saying. That's all you need to know. Ladies and gents, I can do it there for the Club Sports. Let's subscribe to the Club Sports where you tune on Facebook. May know necessary. Do you think Jon Gruden should be canceled and banned for the rest of his life? Let me comment about that. I'll address my shirt, but that's all you need to know. Does Kyrie Irving not being able to practice or play yet again? Let me know comment about that. How you feel about what your responses are? What your responses are. You think Kyrie should get the COVID? Let me know comment about that. I'll just my shirt, buddy. You think that let's see. What do you thought to the Kraken debuting tonight, by the way, against the Golden Knights? Let me know comment about that. Just my shirt, buddy. So, brother, wrestled to Hugh Jackman, Bode Miller, late Dusty Rhodes, and Dominic Thomas, and Katie Pippen, and Chad Thurman, Autumn Rose, Josh Hutchinson, Erica Dixon, Bode Miller, Zoe Dorlands, JD Beach, Justin Robinson, and Rio Rillans Thummer, by the way, and Whip of King of Fighters, Volcano Russo, Finding X-Lay. Let me know what comes about that. Just my shirt, that's all I'm saying. That's all you need to know, everybody. I'll back from Braggy Dude. Since I was like someone to a lot more in the Club Sports and the next sports later in this channel. Like I said, take care, you guys. You guys have a good day. Please be safe. Bye bye.